Good morning. This is Tian's midterm presentation. Let me tell you a small story. What a bright summer morning, Tina said to herself. Today she's going to hang out with her friend Bianca, who moved into a brand new apartment near the casino. Tina took the tram to Kingsway. Before getting out of the tram, she was immediately attracted by the beautiful diamond-shaped light spots. Bianca was waiting for her at the stop and told her that since the structure was there, it seemed cooler than usual down here. As time changed, the light spots flew around. They walked along the bridge. Suddenly, Tina noticed something hovering between the freeway, casting a shadow under the bridge. It was midday. The falling shadow on the ground was right in the middle of this platform, visually connecting the two paved area. When it was time for lunch, Bianca took her to a small shop at the street corner. Tina was fascinated by that entire green wall. Those flat diamond-shaped blocks now turned into three-dimensional flower pots. Time passed until sunset. Tina was about to go home, but Bianca said, "No rush, there's more fun to go. Look!" She pointed to the distance. As night fell, lighting began to appear. It turned out that someone was playing with interactive lighting device on the ground from the remote island, which triggered their lighting here at the same time. As it gets darker, this place is coming alive in another way. They now start the presentation with the pattern study. Surgical mask is chosen to focus about COVID pattern. These two are my first pattern version, which look too great and not dynamic enough. Then I updated it by focusing on the third layer. The logic behind the variation is driven by the circulation curve. The protective ability of the mask will weaken as the crowd gathers, resulting in a larger diamond shapes and a decrease in the spacing. Then I started putting my pattern onto the ground. This aerial image illustrates some proposed high-rise buildings, existing leftover spaces, tram stops, and green spaces, which relate a lot to my slices. Slice 1 locates here. Wall painting on the structure emphasizes the gateway feeling of the space. The curtain made by colored acrylic visually mitigate the long linear space and break into zooms. Colored acrylic is chosen because it is both reflective and transparent. Colors vary endlessly with changing of the perspective and light. Slice 2 focused on the gap between the freeway. At midday, the falling shadow on the ground was right in the middle of the platform, visually connecting the two paved areas. At 10:30, the falling shadow coincides with the paving on the ground, which doubles the pattern effect. Porphyry unit will be used to do the pavement. Slice 3 focused on heightening the uncanny, the squeeze feeling created by the surrounding tall buildings, and the narrow passage makes people feel uncanny. I laid down pattern here into pavement by using reflective materials. Pattern gives the floor an undoubting feeling and create a strong sense of direction, pointing to the deeper corner of the alley, which intensifies uncanny. Slide 4 shows an entire green wall created by pattern beside the City Road Park. Flat diamond-shaped patterns now transformed into three-dimensional structures, functioning as planting pots. Pots are varying in sizes. The color of terracotta pots will match well with the brick wall. This wall faces southwest, which can ensure plenty of sunlight every day. Slide 5. As it gets darker, the interactive lighting system is gradually triggered. Ground plane system can be triggered by people's move, stepping. Hanging system responds to the ground plane system. Also, the intensity of the light will respond to the vibration of the bridge caused by vehicles. When there is a car passing by, the brightness of the light will become stronger. In slide 6, this continuous fiberboard panel functions as a tram stop shelter and produces stunning diamond-shaped light spots. It physically and visually brings two opposite tram stops together. As time changes, the light spots flow around. From my understanding, one of the most important characters of uncanny is isolated. That's why I emphasized so much on non-human space. Pattern is dynamic and it can be changed to suit various environments and multiple surfaces. Padding can become a strong element to drag all leftover species around and transform them into dynamic fields. Then all these leftover species can become triggers to clean up the broader context. For my further exploration, I might focus on these two systems and go deeper about more details and how to realize them. Thank you so much.